Hello and welcome. If you are new here, my name is Sam. I'm crazy about plants, which in this video you will see how my brain is always on the plants. We are gonna do a little DIY today and I'm so excited to show you. I have been looking for a good self-watering pot for these cute little variegated marantas here. How pretty are those? But I can't find anything online that I like. I wanted something more shallow and not as tall because these are already kind of tall as is, and I don't know, I just wanted something a little bit lower so that as they kind of grow and then start to like flop over, it'll just be really pretty. So I've had no luck and I've even looked locally, still haven't found anything I liked. But today I was going through Target like I normally do, and these black bowls caught my eye, stopped me in my tracks, loved the shape, and I ran over to them to see if they would work. And my whole plan is to put the larger one on top of the smaller one and make it my own self-watering pot by adding a cotton wick rope to the inside of the larger pot and then having the wick go down into the smaller pot. And I will keep the smaller one filled with water. So I have the bowls here. So here's the large one, and then here's the smaller one. Now these are wood. I was really hoping they were like a nice like plastic or even like a ceramic, but they're wood, which I guess is okay. It makes them lighter, but I am gonna need to waterproof them. So I will be showing you how I'm gonna try that. But they should end up looking like this. And how fun is that? All right, so let's get going. I'm gonna show you what I bought to waterproof these and we're gonna see if it works. This is what I got. I don't know if it's the best thing. I mean, it says clear multi-surface waterproofer and it does have wood on there, so I'm just gonna go with it. We're gonna spray just the inside of both things. I don't think that this will hurt the plants at all. So we're just gonna try it and see what happens. And yeah, I need to go get set up so I don't make a giant mess. So the first thing we need to do is drill a hole in the bottom of this one because this is where the plant will be and the wick will come through. I don't need to drill any holes in the other one because it will be the water reservoir. So I'm gonna do that and then we can get to waterproofing. So I have this stuff. I'm gonna spray it on, but I also have a little brush because I wanna make sure that like I get it fully coated and I don't wanna get it all on the outside of the bowl because I don't know if it'll dry like shiny and I just don't want it to look weird. So I'm gonna do my best to keep it on the inside of the bowl, but then I'm gonna like spread it around with the brush, or at least that's my plan. And we're gonna do both. We're gonna do that big one and this one because this one has to hold water. So here we go. So now it says I have to wait 24 hours, so I'll be back tomorrow. All right, bowls are dry, but I am glad that I made sure not to get it too much on the outside because it did dry shiny and I just didn't really want that look. So now I need to put the cotton rope in this one. I'm gonna just set this one aside and we are going to put the cotton rope in. So this is just plain cotton rope. You can get it at any craft store or whatever. And I put a knot in it. If I was gonna go back and redo this, I would have done 2 holes in the bottom and then like strung this through like this, but I didn't think of that. So I just have a knot and I'm just gonna put it in the center here, if I can get it through. And I did make sure to seal the inside of the hole as well, because I didn't want any water to penetrate in there either. So we're gonna put this through like that. Now it's like that, and then in there it looks like that. So this will sit in here and the water will be in this, and then I will set this on top and the wick will bring the water up to the soil and we're gonna pot the plants into this. So this is my mat from Plant Mats and I love it. It works so well. This is the large size, and then I also have the jungle size. And I probably use this large size more just because the jungle size is actually really, really big, and I don't usually need anything that, like, I don't need anything that big unless I'm potting up my really big plants. So I have this now, so we'll put this here, make sure you guys can see. Put it like that, and then I'm gonna be adding in my plants, and I was trying to like see how I wanted these positioned. Like, you can kind of see how they kind of grow up like this, and so I thought about putting them like this, but I know from experience as these vines get longer, they will start to flop over this way, and so I think I'm actually going to be putting these like back to back like this so that they can eventually like flop over this entire bowl, and that should work okay. So I do have a lot. This is not, I would not normally go up this size when I'm repotting because this is quite a bit bigger than these plants, but because they like to stay damp, I think that they'll be okay. And I'm gonna have them in really good bright light, so I will just kind of like watch that watering. I might actually let this water reservoir go completely dry before I fill it up again. We'll just kind of play with it like that, and hopefully they'll be okay. So now I'm going to be adding soul soils. So we add that in. Boy. There's some pretty good roots. Just gonna kind of set them here, and then we'll fill in around. I'm not messing with the roots. That one. So that looks good to me. They're kind of tall, but that's why I wanted a lower planter so that they weren't super, super tall. So this should be fine. So we'll put these in here, and then we're gonna fill in around them with more soil. How many of you use a old grower's pot as a scoop? They work so well, except for the fact that they have holes underneath, and so sometimes they drop a lot of soil, but I just love them. I always have them laying around, and it's just a super practical way to scoop soil. So there we go, all tucked in. Now I'm going to fill my water reservoir with some water. Just like that. Not even, I mean, about halfway full. And then we set this on top like that. And there we go. Super simple. I love how it turned out. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think it's like the exact aesthetic I was going for, and I think this plant will be very happy in here. I might even look to add a couple other varieties of Maranta in here just because this pot is a little bit bigger. If I found different colors, I think it'd be so pretty to add some too. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Give this a like and follow if you liked this little DIY. And I hope you guys have a good day. I will talk to you later.